town where the cherry trees bloom. Their petals dispel any gloom. With a blush and a sway, they dance night and day, and their fragrance fumes every room. Hello, welcome back. So, I got really good responses on the last two videos I uploaded in this series, and so I thought, why not come up with something that's equally helpful but difficult to find online? If you watched both the videos, you'll find this opportunity really incredible, and it's really good, but it's also highly competitive. So if you're planning to apply, you need a strong strategy and well-prepared documents and a compelling personal letter to stand out. So to help you, I've gathered first-hand experiences from KU students and expert tips to make your application as strong as possible. So this guide will walk you through what the scholarship is. I've already posted 2 videos on it, so I'm not going to go into details. And the main thing that this video is going to focus on is how to prepare an outstanding application and how real students successfully got in. So let's get started. So first of all, we have a basic introduction to the scholarship, which I'm not going to go into details. And let's just see a basic overview of what it actually is. So this is offered by Korea University to support outstanding international graduate students, and it typically provides tuition fee and support for selected students. Since scholarships are competitive, KU works for students who can contribute to their global reputation. So the tip here is you should highlight how you will add value to KU's academic or research environment in your application. Plus, it's always important to always check the latest application guidelines at the official KU scholarship page. Okay, now let us look at some lessons from real-life KU scholarship recipients. So, many successful applicants who have shared their personal experiences online give us valuable insights into what works and what doesn't. So, here are some key lessons from students who successfully got into Korea University and even received scholarships. Now, a thing that I would like to mention here is not everybody got this particular scholarship, but they all applied for KU scholarships. So all these people are studying at KU. So basically you know what the university demands, so you can accordingly customize your application. So there was a student who shared their step-by-step experience of applying to KU and how they tackled the challenges. And here are the key takeaways. First of all, start early. So they began preparing their documents 6 months before the deadline to avoid last-minute stress. Next step is research KU's faculty and strengths. So before writing your proposal statement, you should read about KU's top professors and research areas and tailor your application accordingly. Now, this applies to pretty much any application. So if you're applying to any other scholarship, you can follow the same tip. Next step is build a strong academic profile. This is also very important. So they took extra online courses related to their field, which helped their application stand out. Now, you might not go for extra online courses, but if you have done any internships or have some work experience related to that, you can just point that out in your application. Next step is get feedback. Now, this person had their personal statement reviewed by professors and past key applicants for constructive criticism. Now, if you don't know anybody from KU, then you can just ask your professors for help, or you can just go online and look up for some sample personal statements, and accordingly you can make changes to your personal statement. And you can also ask your maybe seniors and other people who can help you out to stand out in this application. Next step is network with KU students. So this person joined Facebook groups, Reddit, and KU-related forums to learn about this admission process. So you can also look up this kind of groups on Facebook or maybe on LinkedIn, Reddit. I'll also give you this cool tip. You can also look it up on Naver and some other platforms that are for specifically foreign students in Korea. And you'll be able to find some good information that will be really helpful to you, I'm sure of it. And this person's biggest regret is they wish they had applied to more scholarships and reached out to professors earlier. You can read more about it, and I'll leave the link to this article in the description below. Next up is this another student who is also a student at KU. So the student shared a motivational story about overcoming self-doubt and using strategic planning to get into KU. Now, lessons we get from their journey are, first of all, believe in yourself. The student initially didn't think that they were good enough for KU, but applied anyway and actually succeeded. Then make your personal statement unique. Instead of just listing achievements, they shared a compelling personal story that highlighted their passion for their field. You can definitely look for help on the internet, but make sure you don't copy everything and tailor it according to your academic or professional journey. Make it unique by adding a personal touch. So maybe you can list something that was a turning point in your life, or that made you decide that you want to do this, so that you can show them how passionate you are for this. Also show your global perspective. So Korea is pretty crazy for social or global issues like human rights and everything's kind of a trend. So make sure you emphasize your cross-cultural experiences or volunteer work or leadership roles, which KU values in scholarship applicants. Next is leverage online communities. This person's biggest regret was they underestimated the importance of language skills. While their English was strong, they wished they had taken some basic Korean classes before arriving. I'll drop the link in the description box. Now, there's another student as well from KU, and this student shared insights about adapting to life at KU and how they handled challenges after getting accepted. So, might not be relevant to the application process, but before applying, you should be ready. You should be aware of the obligations and responsibilities that you'll be having as a fellow who got selected for the scholarship. So first of all, adjusting to academic expectations. KU has a fast-paced and rigorous academic system, so time management is crucial, which is a typical characteristic of South Korea. Their poly culture says it all. Next up is building a support system. So they recommend making friends early, joining KU clubs, and attending university events to feel at home. Now this applies to pretty much any institution. Next up is taking advantage of KU's resources. So this person found free Korean language courses, career counseling, and research grants that helped them during their studies. So if you get selected, you could also look it up. Next up is part-time work and budgeting. So managing expenses in Seoul can be tough. While there is scholarship, you might not be able to survive on that depending on your lifestyle. So this person applied for an on-campus job. This person's biggest regret was they wish they had researched more about Seoul's cost of living and prepared financially before arriving. Now, I'll tell you when this problem arises. Seoul's cost of living is high, but if you're coming from a country where currency is really strong compared to one, and the cost of living is high too, you might not have any issues when you are here on scholarship. But people who come from maybe global south, or people who are not that well off, or maybe come from cities that do not have that high cost of living, might find it difficult to lead a normal life here financially. So make sure you find some more info on that before applying. And you can read this full article on the link that I'll be dropping in the description. And now another section that I've included in this, and which is really important, is 5 tips to a strong personal statement for studying in Korea. Specific writing tips from successful KU applicants. First of all, tell a story. Don't just list achievements. Share a meaningful experience that shows your passion. It could be a turning point in your life, or something that ignited the passion for this particular subject or major, or something that you want to do or achieve in life through this, and something meaningful that you did because you had knowledge or expertise in this field, how you want to continue doing such deeds or contribute like this by gaining more expertise or knowledge. Then customize for KU. So you should mention specific professors, courses, or research areas that fit your academic goals. And for that, doing some researching on KU's website in terms of their professors or courses or research areas will really help you stand out in your application. Next step is show you contribute. So explain how you add value to KU's community through maybe research, leadership, etc. So they are spending on you, but what are they gonna get out of you? Are you really worth their time and money and resources? That you'll have to show them. Then keep it structured and error-free. A well-organized and grammatically perfect essay makes a great impression. While listing all the great achievements and giving it a personal touch is good, it's very important that it's well-organized and grammatically error-free, because they don't want to spend their time on somebody who did not take enough time to check it or proofread it. That just shows clumsiness, and that's not professional at all. Next step is proofread and refine. So make sure you revise your statement at least 5 times before submitting. And here are concluding statements. Then another important tip that I'll be giving you is choosing the right program at KU. So KU offers a variety of graduate programs, so choose wisely. You might find some reviews from students who are already in the program helpful. And we have come to the conclusion. So the Korea University SK Graduate Scholarship is a prestigious and competitive opportunity, but with strategic preparation, a strong application, and real-life insights from past applicants, you can increase your chances of success. If you still have any questions, drop them in the comments, and if you're looking for more scholarship tips, you might consider subscribing to my blog for updates, and good luck with your application. Fighting!